Hello and welcome back to our channel. Let's Go There, Tay and Zay. So, as you might have heard in our last video, Maldives vlog part 2, which if you haven't watched, please go watch it. We wanted to share the cost of our trip to the Maldives with you all. Now, why do we want to share the cost of the trips? Because we found out when we were doing a lot of our research for the trip, it was hard to find a lot of information and relevant up-to-date information. So this video is for the planners. Cost of Maldives trip, honeymoon 2019. Let's go. So some background. So we were in the Maldives for 3 days and 3 nights. Okay, we went in early September, which is the off season, and we stayed at the W Maldives. So how we're gonna break this down? We're gonna talk about the accommodations. We're going to talk about transportation. We're going to talk about how much we spent on entertainment, and then how much we spent on food. So for accommodations, we stayed at the W Maldives, which is in the North Ari Atoll. So the reason why we stayed here is that, as you may or may not know, that I travel for work, so we had some points. So we wanted to leverage as much as we could to be able to make the stay more affordable. So as a Titanium Elite member, you get some breakfast, as well as you get points from just your stay. So we booked the fabulous Overwater Oasis here. And essentially, you'll be surprised to know that our room cost was $0. However, we had a small fee of $130 per night for our upgrade supplement. So this is something that caught us by surprise, because we were thinking, okay, let's supply the points and then we can get this Overwater bungalow. But come to find out that the points you can only use at the W Maldives is for their beach bungalows. So we had to pay an upgrade supplement fee, which caught us by surprise, and we were a little shocked with that. So it ended up adding more to our cost. So our total of that we spent on our room was $480.48. So one thing to know about the Maldives is that everything has a service fee and a GST fee, which is goods and services tax. So when you're estimating how much you're going to spend on certain things, you need to calculate that 10 and like 12% on everything, because again, that increases the cost. So room total $480.48 for the upgrade supplement. So a little footnote here: when traveling to the Maldives, it doesn't have to be as lavish as what you see some Instagram celebrities do, or some of your favorite bloggers and travelers with millions of followers. There's budget options in the Maldives, and there's high luxury options. So this hotel was more in the mid-range. It was a little further out from the mainland, but again, it was good value and it was very nice. So for those who are trying to leverage points, maybe you're a Marriott Bonvoy member like me, there's a Sheraton, which is very close to the island that you can stay to, and then there's also the St. Regis, which is like trillions of dollars. You can also stay at that one. So again, W Maldives is mid-range. So secondly, let's get into the transportation costs. So we flew round trip, actually from Houston to Dubai. The Maldives trips was, we bought a round trip from Dubai to Maldives to kind of offset the cost and the amount of time we stayed. So we didn't do 7 days in the Maldives. We decided to spend some of our time in Dubai. So we flew Emirates Airline, and for these tickets, we paid using points, and we also used cash. So Xavier's ticket was about 63,000 points, and the other ticket was $777.02. But we opened up a credit card because we knew we would spend the money anyway, and we used a bonus to get one of the flights. So that's one of the hacks you can use if you want to go that route. So we flew Emirates from Dubai to Mali, and then we also had to pay for a seaplane. So this is something you have to take into account for, because it's very pricey depending on how far you stay from Mali, which is the main island in the Maldives. So for our hotel, we had to pay per person for the seaplane, and our total was $1,010. So $505 per person. And they wanted this money up front. Like, It's basically saying, if you're gonna book here, we need to make sure you can actually afford to get here. That's what it felt like. And we had to pay that money as soon as we booked to ensure that once we landed on the main island that we can go take the seaplane to the W Maldives. You can also go by boat, and that just takes way more time. If you're far out from the main island, you can take a boat. But it's going to take away your time at the island. So seaplane is the best. It's a great experience. If you live close to the main island, definitely just go for the boat option. But again, I heard it's a bit noisy if you stay close to the main island. So transportation cost came out to be $1,787.02. Point number 3, food. So you have to eat, obviously. You can't just go to the Maldives and starve. You need to take it into account that everything is expensive. Everything has to be imported. So every hotel and resort is on its own island. So you need to pick your hotel or resort wisely, because that's the food you'll likely be eating during your time there. So for a variety of reasons, we didn't eat all 3 meals each day. Obviously, we're doing activities. But we had dinner a few times, snacks, some things from the bar. We had some in-room beverages, and I would say that it's kind of pricey. So if you give me a moment, I'll break it down. So our first dinner was $149. I'm rounding up here. Our snack that we had one night was $38. This was just maybe french fries or ice cream or something like that. We had dinner another night at their fish restaurant, which is a seafood restaurant, and for 2 we spent $220. We got a drink at the bar, $50, both of us. On another night we had dinner. It was only $112, but I believe that was a night where I wasn't that hungry, or either Zay wasn't that hungry, so we didn't buy much. Lunch, $80. If you guys have seen our videos where we show that the W always has the drinks and stuff in the cabinet, we actually got some of the drinks. So yeah, one bottle that was $60. It was just a small bottle of drink. And then we had a snack, some Pringles, a little container of Pringles, $11. So with all of that, our food came out to be $723.43. So think about it, 3 days and 3 nights, that is pricier than your average trip. But again, you're in the Maldives, you should prepare and expect to pay that much. So on average, that's about $241 a day for the both of us, which is high. But again, it's the Maldives. So we didn't have a meal plan. I know some of the hotels give you a meal plan. You can have that option to have some food included. But again, think about if you buy a meal plan and one morning you wake up late and you miss breakfast, so now you're not really getting your money's worth. So I would say definitely it's worth it to just gauge it and eat on your own schedule and not spend the extra money. So the next thing we want to talk about is activities. So a lot of people wonder, why would I even go to the Maldives? Wouldn't it be kind of boring? You know, don't people just go on a honeymoon or some stuff like that? So Zay and I, we like to adventure. We like to do things. Yeah, we like to lay on the beach and things like that, but we want to have some type of fun. So activities, pricey. Think about that. So Zay went snorkeling. It was $100 just for him. I can't recall, Zay, it was about 20 minutes, 30 minutes for $100. And yeah, so that was the price of that. So we both went to the spa. Again, you can see that in our blog. We have it up, part 1 and 2. Both of us at the spa, $405 for us to go to the spa. And we had a 60-minute massage. And then also Zay did a water activity called the Sea Bob, where you go underwater. It's like a kind of a go-kart kind of thing. And for him to do that for like 15 minutes, it was $117. So again, fun activities. You get a lot of footage, just give you something to do. But be mindful. So our total activities total, or entertainment total, was $626.76. So we're running it up for real. The room after tax was $480.48 for the because we had the upgrade. If we didn't have any points, this room would go for $965 a night. So we definitely saved there. So transportation, we spent $1,787.02. Had we not had any points from the credit card that we can use one of the tickets, and if we had to fly straight there from Houston, on average $1,300 in off season, and then I know the tickets can get up to $2,000 to $2,500 if you're flying straight from the United States straight to Maldives. So huge savings right there. So a couple of other things that we bought that was on our bill when we checked out. I didn't have any suntan lotion. This was a big thing for me. I paid $30 for suntan lotion. Just drinks at the bar running about $20, and then we rented a thing for the GoPro. You can rent all kind of equipment to use for your recording, and that was like $50. So our total stay with the service fee and the goods and services tax came out to be $1,430.39. So that's our food, entertainment, and our food, our entertainment activities. Our grand total for the trip was $3,697.89. And we saved about $3,000 to $4,000 using points, leveraging points wherever possible. And then lastly, like I said, we saved about $3,000 to $4,000 leveraging points. So easily this trip could have been about $8,000, $10,000, but we got it for wait lists, and it was a great time. Big points of savings. I know if this is discouraging to so many people, just think about it like this. You won't have any Ubers you need to pay for because you're there on the island, you're saving on that. You can tailor it to your level of engagement. Maybe you don't want to do any sports activity. Maybe you just love the beach, so that'll be different. You can travel to nearby countries, Sri Lanka, Dubai. We have a vlog on our Dubai experience if you want to cut the cost in, and then use what you have, especially if you have points, especially if you travel a lot. Just think outside of the box. You can get there. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. YouTube algorithm, that helps us. Comment, subscribe to our channel. We'll continue doing more videos like this for the planner, so you guys can get out there and you can go and stop watching other people and do it yourself. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Let's Go There_TNZ. Like some pictures, show some love. We thank you, we love you. See you on the next one.